Hi, I'm Greg and welcome to another 77 Adventures video. We're in the workshop today. It's blowing a bit of a gale outside and I'm doing a bit of refresh work on my 1966 Honda CB77 Roadster. There's one thing about the bike that does really annoy me, and that's the fold-up footrests. This is a US bike, the later model, and it comes fitted with footrests that fold up. The trouble is they fold up and stay up, and you're often getting caught putting your foot down and there's nothing there, and this really does annoy me, and I must admit I've even dropped the bike once because I put my foot down and there was nothing there. Luckily minimal damage, but still very annoying. So I've been trying to come up with a simple solution to stop it happening. The first thing I tried was some rubber bands. I cut some rubber bands from a bicycle inner tube and found a way of wrapping them so that the footrest would spring back. It sort of worked, but the bands didn't last long, so I think there's a better solution. I've looked at trying to find a way of attaching a spring, but nothing seemed obvious to me on how I could do that. So my latest idea was basically to put a small plate, attach that to the actual footrest bar, that would stop it from rotating and coming up out of the horizontal plane. In today's video we'll make a couple of these little plates and see if that works okay. So we'll see how we get on. Right, I've got a bit of old stainless steel here, and I've just measured off about 10mm, so I'm going to cut this with a with my angle grinder with a cutting disc. Just do that now. Put in the vise. I'm going to put a face mask on just for protection. Cut it with the angle grinder. Okay. Might be a bit hot, so I'll just walk over the pliers. Great. Right, we'll drill this 3mm hole. Right, there we are. Small bit of stainless steel with a 3mm hole in it. It's a bit longer than I need. It needs to be shortened to about 25mm, so I'll cut that down to length. So I've cut it to size now. I'm just going to tidy it up a bit with a flat disc, get rid of the burrs on the edge of the metal. Put the goggles back on again. And there we have it, pretty simple. A small piece of stainless steel, about 25mm long, 10mm wide, with a 3mm hole in it, and hopefully that'll do the job. Okay, so we're going to mark the footrest bar. Central as I can get it. Use a punch just to give something for the drill to bite into. Start it off. Do it again, just to make sure. Oops, slipped again. Try again. It's better. Then I'm going to drill 2.5mm hole so I can tap it to 3mm. Take a 3mm screw. See how we get on. Okay, next we'll tap that to M3. Right, we've got our M3 tap. I'll use cutting fluid on it again and see how we get on tapping this hole. Okay, off we go. Well, it's starting to bite, so hopefully this is going to work. Back it off now and again. Not sure whether I'd drill the hole deep enough. I've got some 8mm screws. Try. Hopefully it's about right. But we're getting there. I think we've reached the bottom of the hole, so we'll there we go. Clean that up. We'll just see how the screw fits. Screw That looks good. Right, so hopefully you can see the plate fixed underneath now, and when I try and lift it up, you can see it's springing back against it. I think if you forced it, I think the footrest would go up, but I think it's hopefully enough restriction there and spring to just keep it in place though, so it doesn't fold up when you don't want it to. So I think I'm quite pleased with it, and I'll have to do the other side now. So here we have the finished article. You can see it's hardly visible, certainly not from the top. And effectively it works. I don't think it's going to stick up when you don't want it to, and but in the worst case scenario, or if this did touch down, it would force round and fold up as required from a safety point of view, but not when you don't want it to. Really pleased with that. Well, I hope you found that of some use, interesting. I did forget to say that I wasn't sure whether UK bikes, the Mark IIs, had fold-up footrests, or this was just found on the American bikes, but certainly there are a lot of US imports to the UK on the roads now, so I think hopefully it'll be useful to quite a few people. I'm certainly not an engineer, and maybe someone will come up with a more elegant solution, but I think what I've done is quite practical, and anyone can do that at home. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.